As we come to the end of 2025, we'll reflect on a year where legacy stars and emerging acts dominated the charts. In this video, we'll look at the top 10 most streamed pop songs released in 2025 on Spotify. Just Keep Watching by Tate McRae. Canadian pop phenom Tate McRae cemented her status as a superstar this year with a string of hits. Just Keep Watching, the electrifying standout from the F1 movie soundtrack, became a streaming hit out of nowhere. Released on May 30, 2025, the song fused great synths, driving bass lines, and Tate's signature breathy vocals into a thrilling anthem. Its fast-paced beat captured the film's high-stakes racing vibe, doubling as a metaphor for intoxicating romance.
Just keep watching.
The music video had a sleek racer aesthetics and got popular on YouTube, with over 50 million views to this day. Streaming success was turbocharged by the Brad Pitt starring F1 film, propelling the song to number 8 on the Billboard Global 200 and number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song also earned a Grammy nod for Best Dance Pop Recording Taste and was Tate's first ever time being acknowledged by the Academy. With its 446 million streams in just 6 months, it has become a sleeper hit. At just 22, Tate McRae's pivot paid off, letting the soundtrack song give a boost to her So Close to What era. Man I Need by Olivia Dean. Olivia Dean has been one of the biggest breakout stars of 2025. She delivered the year's biggest slow burn with Man I Need, the third single from her sophomore album The Art of Loving. Dropped on August 15, the song had that retro sound with a blend of R&B and gospel jazz and became a sensation on TikTok. Its bossa nova rhythms and seductive simplicity get stuck in your head for days. It has multiple hooks, which made it perfect for TikTok. It went absolutely viral on the app as it skyrocketed to number 1 in the UK and climbed to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Streams built up and surged past 462 million on Spotify and is still getting huge streams, around 30 million streams each week. Olivia has been popular in the UK for years, but 2025 was the year she truly went global, with hit after hit going viral. In a year of frustrating dating anthems, Man I Need offered optimism, talking about knowing your worth and asking for it. Olivia is setting up to have a Sabrina Carpenter type blow up. Daisies by Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's 2025 comeback with Swag, his 7th studio album, was a deliberate pivot into a lo-fi organic sound, influenced by indie producers like Dijon and McGee. The lead single Daisies was released on July 14 and became the era's cornerstone, a mid-tempo alternative pop banger with guitars and minimal percussions. It's a mellow, vulnerable single that brought something different to the charts.
Way you got me all in my head.
Daisies was an immediate hit, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Globally, it topped charts in the UK, and with over 8.3 million Spotify streams on its debut day, critics called it a 2025 Song of the Summer contender. Even though it sounded nothing like a summer song, it has accumulated more than 469 million Spotify streams by the end of 2025. As it dominated chill vibe playlists. Justin entered a new era this year, even streaming his life on Twitch after making one of his most focused projects ever. Gabriella by Katseye. Rising from Dream Academy in 2023 and the Netflix docu-series Popstar Academy, the multicultural girl group Katseye, with Daniela, Lara, Manon, Megan, Sophia, and Yoonjae, exploded in 2025 with their sophomore EP Beautiful Chaos. The second single, Gabriella, dropped on June 20, flipped the script with a unique sound. Coming after their viral hit Gnarly, it became one of the biggest hits of the year out of nowhere. The Jessica Alba starring video, which is now sitting on close to 60 million views, brought it more attention, but the performance video was more popular, getting close to 160 million views on YouTube. The song went on to peak at number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100 and did even better worldwide, as it reached number 16 on the Global 200. Grammy nods followed in November for Best New Artist and Best Pop Duo Group Performance, cementing the group's breakout. With 491 million streams, Gabriella exceeded expectations as it set the stage for Katseye to take over the world. Manchild by Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter followed up her historic 2024 with Manchild, the lead single from her 7th studio album Man's Best Friend. Released on June 5, it's a country-influenced pop banger co-written with Jack Antonoff. It debuted on number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking Sabrina's 2nd chart topper after Please Please Please. The song instantly trended on TikTok, starting off the era on a high. The song's rollout was masterful, a cryptic merch drop, an interesting music video, and multiple live performances, including one on Saturday Night Live. By the end of the year, the song has accumulated more than 560 million Spotify streams, as it solidified Sabrina's status as a bona fide superstar. Manchild became an anthem for anyone tired of carrying dead weight. It has been nominated for 4 Grammys, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's 2025 dominance is shown by The Fate of Ophelia, the opening track and the lead single from her 12th studio album The Life of a Showgirl. Dropped on October 3, 2025, the song is a centerpiece of the era. The album broke all-time records, selling more than 4 million album equivalent units just in its first week. Taylor has had one of her most successful album eras because of great marketing, including a huge podcast and an engagement announcement leading up to its release, debuting on number 1 on the Hot 100 and holding the spot for 8 weeks, tying Anti-Hero for her longest running leader. The Fate of Ophelia's sweeping production and catchy hook made it inescapable. Taylor has been unusually visible during this album cycle, surpassing 645 million streams. The single is one of the biggest songs of the year, even though it came out just weeks ago. Sports Car by Tate McRae. Tate McRae's Sports Car dropped on January 24, 2025 as part of a triple single pack, ahead of her 3rd album So Close to What. The mid-tempo banger, which chronicles the toxic romance, became a hit because of its nostalgic sound, reminiscent of hits like Pussycat Dolls' Buttons.
Yeah, you know what this is. I think you know what this is.
It's an undeniable banger, especially if you like music from that 2000s era. It was a perfect sequel to Greedy, debuting strong because of a viral sped-up remix trend on TikTok. Sports Car racked up 10 million streams in its first week, going on to peak at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100. With 647 million Spotify streams to this day, it has landed on number 4 in pop for this year. Tate McRae has quietly had one of her best years, becoming one of the main pop girls as she looks ready for the next stage. At just 22, she has proven her ability to deliver banger after banger. Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's Abracadabra, released on February 3, 2025, as the lead single from her 7th studio album Mayhem, exploded onto the scene with an electropop sound that is reminiscent of her famed Monster days. It went on to debut with close to 5 million global streams on day 1 and continued that momentum for a while. Her fans saw it as a return to form as she got back to the darker dance pop vibe she was known for. The song dominated radio and went on to peak at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. By the end of the year, Abracadabra reached more than 650 million streams, securing number 3 among pop tracks for 2025. Gaga is having another peak in her career, close to 2 decades into her journey. In a year of softer, introspective hits, Abracadabra stands as a bold diversion, cementing its place as a memorable hit from the year. The song has also been nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year at the Grammys. Undressed by Sombr. Trading at number 2 with 670 million Spotify streams, Sombr's Undressed emerged as 2025 sleeper indie pop hit, blending 90s alternative nostalgia with a modern image. The 20-year-old singer-songwriter released it on March 21 as a single from his debut album I Barely Know Her. After he released his biggest hit Back to Friends at the end of 2024, he was on fire. So he followed it up with Undressed, which became another smash, going on to peak at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 11 on the Global 200. He performed the song everywhere, including BBC Radio 1 and Jimmy Kimmel Live. Sombr has had an amazing 2025 and even earning a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist. He currently has around 50 million Spotify monthly listeners, which is amazing for a new artist. His rise from a viral newcomer to a tour headliner is one of the biggest blow-ups of the year. Ordinary by Alex Warren. Alex Warren's Ordinary, released on February 7, 2025, as the lead single from his debut album You Be Alright Kid, exploded into the defining pop ballad of the year, accumulating a staggering 1.3 billion Spotify streams by the end of the year. The 25-year-old TikToker turned chart topper crafted a wedding staple. The swelling production made it a hit, especially after a viral performance on Love is Blind Season 8 boosted its early momentum. The song debuted strong, then dominated the charts for 10 non-consecutive weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, the second longest run of 2025, and an unprecedented 13 weeks reign at the top of the UK singles chart. Worldwide, it topped the Billboard Global 200 for 10 weeks and hit number 1 in over 30 countries. It was also named 2025 Song of the Summer by Billboard. It is undoubtedly the biggest song of the year. Which of the most streamed pop songs of 2025 is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below.